What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Dynasty Warriors Origins True Warrior Challenge map guide that needs help with the game. We've got 3 stages once again to cover. They're all pretty easy, I would say. Not too difficult, at least in my opinion. But if you are struggling with one of them, I have the answer for you guys. So we're going to do the subjugation of the White Wave Bandits. We've got the protection of Wang Yun. And we got the 10 attendance battle that we are going through today. Starting off with the subjugation of the White Wave Bandits. I believe for this one, it is the 1500 KOs, right? Yeah, so 1500 enemies need to be beaten in this battle. For my setup, just like in my previous ones, are pretty fluid. You can pretty much choose whatever you want. For your setup, there's nothing really you need or I would suggest in terms of like making it easier. Just use whatever's comfortable for you in terms of weapons, the gems, battle arts, all that stuff. I'm using, I believe, the Sky Scorcher in this one, and I have my normal setup with the accessories, attack and defense boost. I have my health gem, and then I've got my 2 bravery items, my attack boost, and then of course my meat bun. Now for me, I kind of went through the battle kind of like normally as if I was, just regularly playing the map. I started by assisting all of the peasants and then making my way over to the large force where Yuan Shao is. And this is a bit of a risk because if you don't do it fast enough, Yuan Shao will fall. So be very careful with this route if you decide to do it. If you don't and you go straight to Yuan Shao, that's totally fine as well. I'm sure it'll work out the same way. My advice is when you go to the large forces, try not to focus on killing the generals as quickly. Try to really nip off a lot of the other peons and peasants and stuff because it'll chip away the large force gauge a lot slower than taking down the individual generals, which obviously means more kills for you. And then once you've done that and you rescue the peasants, make my way over to the base where Yuan Shu will pop out and just kill as many as you can, even when you capture the base, just to be sure, just to rip up as many people as you can. You kind of want to get to the part with the first guy. What's his name? I think it's Husai. Husai, you want to have minimum, I would say, if you have 800 KOs, you're in a really good spot. 1,000 would be a really, really good spot, and if you're at 1,000 KOs by the time you get to Husai, you're going to be getting 1,500 really, really easily. And then again, once you get there, you just you beat Husai, you open up the main large force. You go up towards the base where the reinforcements are, you cut that off. Again, I would just sweep up as many people as you can in the base, just collect as many KOs as you can before engaging the large force. In my gameplay, I'm using my, my tactics, my guards to do damage, stuff like that. All their KOs as well count towards your KO, so use that to hit enemies that are far away and, just rack up as many KOs as you can. And really focus on the peon. Using the true Muso, if you guys have the ultimate Muso, we've saved up hopefully for the last large force. If you're within the last 200 KOs, you can spam that and absolutely wipe the floor with the enemy and get your 1,500 enemies like really, really easy. I would say it's a pretty straightforward map. It's just a matter of timing and how you guys go about it and how quickly you can go through certain things if you're trying to save allies and the peasants and stuff. But I would say pretty straightforward. If you guys are having trouble with that, let me know down below. But I felt like this was probably the easier one out of the 3. And then moving over to the protection of Wang Yun, we have the challenge here, which is making sure his health doesn't drop past 60%, which I think is pretty easy to do, especially if you guys are familiar with the map and you guys are preemptively engaging with the assassins, so that way Wang Yun doesn't really get touched at all. If you're having trouble with it, try to get to the spot where the assassins appear before they get to Wang Yun. The only section where that's really not a case is kind of in the middle when those 2 assassins come after him. They're going to go after him, but try to get their attention, try to pull him away, and you should be getting this one pretty easily. Just a quick little run through. Yeah, I mean, killing all the people that pop out in the beginning, super, super easy to do. When he gets to his first rest spot, you can go ahead and... I tried to jump the first assassin and, try to help Diao Chan out, but I realized that he's extremely tanky, so if I stay too long over there trying to help him, the other 2 assassins that pop out later would definitely do enough damage to bring him down below 60%. And as you can see, I'll let the gameplay play a little bit. I'm just keeping them distracted. I want to, obviously watch them when they're approaching him and gunning for him. As long as you hit them and, get their attention, they'll come after you, and you should be good on this part. After you immediately kill both of them and, you can decide to help Diao Chan or not. She shouldn't struggle, so if you want to leave her there, you're more than welcome to get ahead of the next one. I go back, I help her, I clear it, and while they're talking and, getting ready to move, I already moved to the next spot where they jump down and try to ambush you. I don't know if he takes a big hit if they jump down and do it. I don't know if it's something that's going to affect him that much, but I, again, preemptively get up to the spot where they are. There's a ladder a little bit down from where they jump down at. You can jump on the ladder, jump up, get to the cliff, and you can fight both of the assassins. One of them doesn't even have like they're not even souped up, so one of them is really easy to kill, and then you can just distract the other one easy kills all day. And then you can easily save Wang Yun, keep him up over 60. Moving to the next spot, again, similar thing. I just kind of wait for the assassin to engage Wang Yun. If you have the volley tactic, this is a great time to use that. It takes down his morale really easily and just makes him so vulnerable to kill. So I do that there. I take down the assassin, another really easy spot. And then we have the last part here, which is waiting for the group of bandits to show up. And if you have the tactic of charge, you can use that as they come out that thing. If you have, I believe it's the encourage. I forget. I don't know what I keep forgetting what it's called, but I think it's the encourage one where you can drop their morale. You can use that, spam that on them. You got your true Muso, all that stuff. Again, because they're commanders. If you guys aren't aware, I'm assuming by this point, if you're playing this stage, you're aware that they're both going to pop their ultimate Musos. And ideally, if you can stop it, it would be great. But I don't think Wang Yun even enters the base. So they can actually pop their Musos and you would be fine. Like, you'd be fine. If you pop your meat buns or if you have a defense boost or anything like that, you could probably survive both hits and be just fine. But, I mean, yeah, use your Musos, use your heavy battle art stuff, whatever you got for your weapon. I think I'm using the spear in this one now because I think I finished the Sky Scorcher on that last mission. And then, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Wang Yun will barely be touched by this point, and you should easily get the challenge for the protection of Wang Yun.
Run amok so close to the city. Violence shall not be permitted in the region of Suli. Make your peace, bandits! The enemy officer has been defeated. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. No one said the government forces were coming! Believe this.
There is now a
the enemy officer
the tunnel.
has been failure.
Now the last one we have is the, what is it, the attendance one. So this one's a little misleading. For those who don't know, Zhang Rong is one of the 10 attendants, and the victory condition is to defeat 9 of the 10, and the reason it's 9 is because you can't get to the 10th one. I don't think Zhang Rong ever appears at all, so there's no real chance for you to do that. So you need to defeat every single member on the map, and the way you should do this, in my opinion, because you might run out of time, or you know, unfortunately or fortunately, however you want to look at it, Cao Cao's group, or whoever group you leave alone, your allies are actually able to kill the people in this one. Like, you don't have to really worry about them. They're actually able to kill the enemies pretty easily, I would say. So once you clear out the first guy and you check for the Emperor and he's not there, and you go into the main part, what I would do, and this is just me, this is how I did it, go to Yuan Shao side, the eastern side, kill the 2 people over there, right? Then you kill the guy that's going to ambush you. Who's that? I think it's Guo Sheng. Guo Sheng is the one that ambushes you. So once you kill the first 2, once it's Cao Jie and I think it's Dong Mao and He Miao, those 2 need to be killed as well. You don't have to kill He Miao. He's not an attendant. You can leave him there if you want to. But then you go to the middle, you kill Guo Sheng. And then I would go straight over to Cao Cao, because if you leave him alone, because I went down on the first time and actually failed because they killed, I believe his name is Feng Chu, he's one of the other attendants. They end up killing him, and I didn't get the challenge because you need to defeat every single person on the map. All 9 of them need to be defeated by you. So you go over there, you open the little secret area, defeat Feng Chu, come out, and then you can make your way over to the prison area. And the reason I would do that first instead of going into the giant rectangle down there, because the guy in the throne room who we left alone over there will eventually start to leave. And if you're close enough, Diao Chan will split off from you, and she will personally go after him and keep him holed up, so that way you can kill the guy that comes out. Yeah, Jian Shao comes out. He's a little souped up, so if you have the encourage thing, if you have something to bring down his morale, I would do that so you can get through him pretty quickly, so that way you don't let that other guy leave, because he ends up eventually leaving. But Diao Chan fortunately will stop him if you are close enough to him. Go into the jail cell, kill the guy there, go over to where Diao Chan is, kill that guy, and then finally rush over to where Yuan Shao and Cao Cao are fighting the last guy. They shouldn't kill him because he's a little souped up from his morale. He should be holding out on his own pretty easily, so you shouldn't have to rush too bad unless Yuan Shao starts struggling himself. And then, yeah, I mean, you'll have all 9 killed, and then you will have the challenge done for that battle as well. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I have. That's how you defeat those 3 stages. I would say Chapter 2, the first 6 are pretty straightforward, but just in case you guys are struggling, this is how I beat all of them. And if you haven't seen the first 3 and you need help with those, go ahead and check those out. Sishui and Hulao Gate are upcoming next. And if you're struggling with any of the stages, just check the channel. I'm sure I have got the video out. That's all I have for the video, guys. That's how you defeat those 3 battles. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you guys are struggling with this or anything else. Anything I haven't put out yet, let me know, and I will get to it. But hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. I've been enjoying it. And if you enjoyed it, definitely appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.